Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, TMAO. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe button. Now, let's start the video. Many contestants apply to the chase with the hopes of walking away with a large cash prize, or even just winning anything at all. The ITV game show, hosted by Bradley Walsh, is a fierce competition where four strangers are pitted against each other and a famous quizzer known as the Chaser. Each contestant competes in a cash builder round, followed by a head-to-head battle with the Chaser. If they manage to avoid being caught, they earn a place in the final round. However, not every contestant's efforts pay off, some walk away with barely anything or even empty-handed. In the chase, the stakes are high, and the pressure is intense. The game begins with each contestant taking part in the cash builder round, where they answer a series of questions to accumulate money. After that, they face the Chaser in a head-to-head round, where they can either accept a high offer with greater risk or settle for a lower offer, which may guarantee a higher chance of survival. The offers vary from substantial amounts of money to amounts that can even be negative, effectively reducing the overall jackpot if the contestant decides to play for it. These low offers, or sometimes even negative amounts, can drastically affect the prize pool, leading to some rather meager winnings in the final chase. With the risk of losing money from the prize fund or simply getting caught by the Chaser, the odds of winning big on the show can sometimes be against the contestants. Some have found themselves walking away with far smaller amounts than they ever hoped for, leaving the show with less than £1,000 or even nothing at all. One of the more memorable instances of a tiny prize fund occurred during Series 13 in 2020. Contestant Andrew found himself in a difficult position after his teammates were eliminated, leaving him to face the Chaser, and Hijrati, on his own. Despite Andrew's best efforts, the fund had dwindled to just £241 by the time the final chase came around. Unfortunately, Andrew's luck didn't improve, as he was caught with over a minute remaining in the final round, meaning he left the show with nothing. Another heartbreaking moment came in 2019, also in Series 13, when contestant John had to face Paul Cena on his own after his teammates were caught. John was playing for a modest prize fund of just £1,000, and despite the odds being stacked against him, he managed to successfully beat the Chaser. However, his victory was bittersweet. Though he won, he still walked away with the smallest amount ever won by a contestant on the show at that point, only £1,000. To make matters worse, 4 questions still remained for Paul Cena to answer when John was declared the winner, highlighting just how close the contest had been. It was a significant moment in the chase history, showing that even when contestants win, the prize can still be quite underwhelming. Not every episode of the chase sees such small winnings, but the show has certainly had its fair share of low jackpots. In 2022, during Series 15, contestants Sam and Pauline found themselves in a similar position. They played together in the final round, having accumulated a combined prize fund of just £2,000. While this may have been a slightly higher amount than some other instances, the low sum still felt underwhelming given the scale of the competition. With 2 players in the final round, the £2,000 prize was split between them, leaving each contestant with just £1,000. A far cry from the larger sums typically won in the final chase. Despite these low winnings, the contestants' experiences are a reminder of the unpredictable nature of the show. The chase can be a brutal competition where even the best quizzers are not guaranteed to walk away with a fortune. For some, the game may end with a bittersweet feeling of success, making it to the final but ultimately failing to secure a substantial prize. For others, it may be a complete failure, with nothing to show for their efforts except the disappointment of being caught by the Chaser. At the heart of it all, however, is the fact that the chase is about more than just money. Contestants compete not only for the prize but for the experience of testing their knowledge and going head-to-head with some of the best quizmasters in the world. Though the stakes are high, the show is also a celebration of general knowledge and quick thinking, where every player has the chance to shine, whether they win big or leave with only a small consolation prize. In the end, the chase remains a thrilling, high-stakes game show where fortunes can change in an instant.